Welcome back to News Watch 12 this morning. Turning it over to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbreth. Josh, yesterday was a pretty beautiful day outside. We had some blue skies and some sun. Or is that going to be a repeat for today, or are we going to see some rain?
Yeah, it's going to be a repeat for today, but we're not going to really have a lot of that repeated afterwards, as there is more wet weather in the forecast for this week, but it's not looking nearly as impactful as all the winter storms that we dealt with for last week. Okay, for this morning, we're seeing some pretty thick fog in Grants Pass. Take it slow out this way, but thankfully it's likely not freezing fog, as the temperatures within the Rogue Valley are mostly above freezing for this morning. But to the east of the Cascades, temperatures pretty consistently below freezing, so that's where you would in all likelihood need the ice scraper. A little bit later today, we'll have seasonal high temperatures. We'll have skies that'll range from mostly sunny to partly cloudy. Winds will be light, so all in all a pretty nice day. And then for tonight, the skies will continue to stay either mostly clear to partly cloudy. The winds will continue to stay light. That means that we could see some more fog returning to our west side valleys, and then we'll have some marine layer fog along the coast. Overnight lows are going to be below freezing to the east of the Cascades, down into the teens. So that's where you would need to protect the outdoor pets, plants, and plumbing. Maybe the same thing for our west side valleys, especially in Siskiyou County, but just a little bit too warm for that along the coast in Curry County. Okay, now we pick up the action with Stormcast at around midnight as we transition into Tuesday. And here comes the next storm system. It's going to arrive along the coast during the mid-morning hours, and then it'll become pretty widespread into lunchtime and dinner time, trending a little bit drier though after dinner time, but we have more wet weather. It's going to be on the way for Wednesday. Here's some of the rainfall totals we're expecting for Tuesday. It's going to be the coast and the Cascades that will receive the bulk of the moisture from this storm system, but not nearly as wet as the storm system we dealt with for Saturday, and not nearly as wintry too, as snow levels, yes, they'll start off around 2,000 feet. So theoretically, we could maybe see some snow in the foothills of the Rogue Valley very briefly, but then quickly transitioning back to rain as snow levels are going way up to around 8,000, 9,000 feet. So this is mostly going to be a rainfall event. You can see that the snowfall totals that we're expecting for Tuesday are pretty lackluster. Although we are expecting more for Wednesday, although that's not the reason we're going with a medium impact weather day for Wednesday. We're actually doing that because of the winds, as we'll see some pretty strong wind gusts for the coast and the Cascades, but not much snow, not many travel impacts expected, although it could be a little dicey on some of those highest Cascade passes. Here's the 7-day forecast for the coast. Dry for today, and then rain looking likely, honestly, for the rest of the week, although it will be a little bit drier for Thursday. Then for Siskiyou County, dry for today, showers likely for Tuesday, and then the next best chance for wet weather is going to come into Saturday and Sunday. For the basin, dry for today, chilly as we'll be in the mid-30s, but then temperatures going up into the middle 40s towards the end of this week. Into the weekend, we'll have several chances for wet weather, but nothing like the whiteout conditions we saw over the weekend. Then for the mountains, very nice for today, several chances of snow after today, but again, it's not looking nearly as white-outy as what we saw for last week. And then for the Rogue Valley, very nice for today as well, getting up near 50 degrees, but then several chances for rain for the rest of the week, although we'll be trending a little bit more mild towards the end of the work week.